Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Mind Harbour, episode 31. Today I am joined, my name is James, and today I am joined by Martin to my left and Hannah below both of us. How you guys doing today?
Fantastic.
Doing good.
Gang, gang.
Waking up, sleeping in on a Saturday, waking up. It's always fun having a weekend ahead of me.
Yep, yep. We should also mention Jonathan won't be joining us today because he had surprise construction happening at his home this morning. My grandfather
Oh,
and his buddy apparently had gone in and taken out a sink and replaced it, and some water leaking happened. So they've been in and out of Sean's basement room, turning the
oh.
water on and off. And like they went to Home Depot like 45 minutes ago, and now they're like back at it again. So he's like, "Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea if I join today. It's gonna be really loud." And like,
Oh, that's
Sounds
fair
like both
enough.
of you have a lot of basement problems.
Hey, no, we're not having. Well, maybe our stair. Which, by the way,
I
when
mean,
you bring that,
it's the last podcast.
yeah, when we bring the
You know,
desk down tomorrow, we cannot fuck up the walls because we just painted it.
I feel like you should have painted it after we did brought all the furniture down.
Well, my mom, it's funny because like we were painting the room, right? And we got all the coats done, and then I can't remember. She was basically rolling, and I went upstairs and for like 45 minutes to an hour, came back down, and she had patched the other side of the wall, which was a completely different color and the paint that we don't have anymore. So, so, so she was like, "Okay, we're gonna." Oh no, this is the wrong color. No.
No.
So we just painted it the same color as the basement room, and that's what we're doing now.
Oh,
But dude, just to mention about the last podcast, I heard a fire truck go off, like they put their sirens on, like literally 5 minutes before we start. You guys got on, and I got really scared for a second. I got really scared. I was like, not again. It's like they know.
every time.
Really funny.
My
Trying
mom
to prevent
locked
us from
herself in the office last episode, and the fire truck was here.
Yep. Basement problems.
Yeah, I guess
So
all right.
that's got bad luck,
Yeah.
man. But
Anyway, how was your
yeah,
guys' week?
I
What have
think
you been up to?
mostly work and an episode of Stranger Things or two every night. That's about it. Keeping things chill.
How are you liking that,
Mhm.
Hannah?
It's been good. I mean, I fall asleep apparently at the best bits every single time, and
Every
then
time.
Martin keeps watching, so then he like has to rewatch half an episode every single day. So I
Yeah.
feel a little bad about that. But we watched like 3 episodes this morning. It's pretty good.
hmm
Nice.
we're probably back in the same work hours, but her sleep schedule is still like fall asleep at 9 or like 8 even, and mine's still like midnight. So slowly adjusting, but we'll get there, and we'll finally we'll finally finish season 4 sometime. Maybe Monday or Tuesday.
Oh, nice.
We can
Okay. And then you
get
got
back
season
to the
five.
latest season.
So you
Yeah,
guys will be done by the by next year.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Just catching up. We're still on everyone's faces being like teenagers. I think they're like 21 or 22 in season 4, the actors,
Mm-hmm.
and they're supposed to be high schoolers, but we're getting there.
Quite the jump
I'm,
from
I'm excited.
season 4 to season 5. Don't be alarmed.
Yeah, I know. Like I see news about it on interviews, and I'm like, damn, they look real different from what we're seeing on TV right now.
Yep, yep. I don't want to say anything about it because I don't think I've seen the end of the last episode because I completely forget it. So yeah, I have nothing to say. But it is an okay series. Like I don't know. If I feel like it was overhyped. That's all
Hmm.
my position on it.
I'm just amazed that it's like ended. It was so popular for season 1, season 2. And it's kind of crazy that it's been 4 or 5 years, or like 6 years since it started. Time just flies by.
Yeah.
How long has it been? Stranger Things. From 2016, it's been uh yeah, 10 years. That's insane. Oh, look at this. If you search up Stranger Things on Google, You get a free little D1, D20, I mean, to roll.
Oh,
What?
That is cool. Try this. Go on Google, search up Stranger Things. At the bottom of the screen is a little die you can roll.
Oh, cool.
It turns the whole thing upside down.
Oh, weird. That's
wow,
weird.
I'm such a
That's
beaver. It just auto-corrected to Stranger Thing desserts when I typed in Stranger Things. What the heck?
what are Stranger Thing desserts?
I don't know, it's just like themed desserts. It's like a demogorgon made out of strawberries.
Wow, that's how you know you search up recipes a lot.
Wow.
Uh,
Yeah, man.
That's funny. Cool. That's a nice little surprise Easter egg.
That is a weird little Easter egg. Um,
Like
How's
that.
your week been?
yeah, good. Thank you for asking, Martin. It was all right. It was busy. I had for some reason kids throwing shit in toilets all week. Like
Oh,
I had a shoe in a toilet. I had a fucking glove in a toilet. These kids, I don't know
Man,
what it is about shoving shit in toilets all of a sudden, but this week it was like a curse. Some kid or multiple kids just are having a field day out there. And dude, like
man,
it's been wet. It's been wet in our region. Just like the drastic difference in temperatures lately. I've had like multiple leaks. It's been crazy. So,
oh no.
um, aside from that, my week has been okay. We've been doing a bunch of stuff around the house, and luckily we didn't have any fire trucks, come back, so that's good. Um, yeah, no, my week's been okay. Yeah,
That is good. No fires in the house.
yeah, yeah,
A little bit of a
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Well, yeah, Hannah's been starting. What are you on your second week of your new job?
yeah, this Monday will be the start of my third week. Um, and it's so funny the differences between like manual labor and like having a corporate job. Because I was saying to Martin that yesterday there was a baby shower, so it was 2 hours of being paid to just like play games and eat, which
That's
is
awesome.
so funny. Yeah. And then the
Mhm.
day was a little bit busy, and my coworker was like, I know that in comparison, like this was not a busy day, but today was a very busy day for us. And I was like, oh, okay.
It's true. Like I'm saying, like being in a labor job too, like a year ago or two. It's like there's jobs where you have deadlines to set, like you have actual products to give out, and there are jobs where the projects are like 4 months in advance. So, or like in Canada's case, like a year or 2 years in advance.
Yeah.
So it's like there are times where we just get paid to do nothing, to have parties, to eat some pizza. No one's calling you to do stuff. It's a whole different
Yeah.
world.
I won a prize. I was able to guess baby food flavors by smell. So I got a taste card. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That's why I trust her. It doesn't smell a lot more than mine. She's
Holy
got that
shit, Hannah, your smell must be
baker.
fucking insane.
Yeah.
Well, it's crazy too because there's a bunch of parents, so like they're the one with the like firsthand experience with baby food.
Right. And I'm like, you told me that story. I thought you got to taste the baby food, and I'm like, even if I was tasting it, I don't know if I could taste the exact flavor. But no, she just like looked at it and smelled it.
Oh my god. She's like, that's baby pumpkin spice. Yeah, it moves on
No,
to the next one. Strawberry
Literally.
rhubarb. Moves on to the next one. Fucking muffin.
literally though.
Do you remember what they were?
Yeah, it was blueberry and apple, that one I got, and then
A
sweet
mixture,
potato.
like half and half blueberry and apple.
Yeah,
That's
sweet
crazy.
potato and coconut. So I got sweet potato, but not coconut,
Yeah.
and then banana and cinnamon, but I got banana. So I got four out of the like six possible flavors correct. So very proud of myself.
You
Yeah.
Yeah.
should be. That is. Let's give a round of applause to Hannah, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Everyone, comment down below. Say good job, Hannah.
Drop at his nose.
That's still
Uh,
so crazy to me. Like the
that
fact
is.
that, dude, you must have like a dog's smell. Like, can you like smell bombs?
Yeah, maybe.
You should try. Hannah's just like, she gets tested for bomb sniffing. She's like, that one. Just look. She's like, she sits next to a car and barks.
Uh,
Oh fuck. I kid.
man,
I kid.
you could never be poisoned. He'd be like, "What is this? This coffee tastes a little bit off."
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm over here like, I have no idea if this salad I'm eating is a day old or a week old.
No, because literally I am Martin's like sniffer. He's like, "Can you smell this for me?" Like it's not good. And he's like, "What part of it is not good?" And I'm like, "It smells bad." He's like, "No."
Like I
You'll
just
never
wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah.
Dude, that's bad. Like,
This will tell.
what if you're in like a situation where like I guess you can't smell carbon monoxide, but like something that you need to smell that's super bad, like I don't know, toxin or chemical
Like,
fumes or something like that, and you're just like la di da di da, I'm good. You know, my smell is
yeah.
completely shot. And then you just
I
drop
mean, I have a
dead.
story about that. When I was in university, my mom came over, brought me a little gift. It was like a little wrapped up package of I think like a chicken patty, like not like quite a burger patty, but just like a chicken. Oh, hey, I see his reaction. Yeah, and it was, I mean, it was wrapped and it was from TNT, which most stuff from TNT is pre-cooked, right? So I was like, oh, this looks nice. I like took a bite. I was like, that's kind of weird. Like I think it was white on the outside and not pink on the inside, but just like more white. So I just ate the whole thing. I was like, that was kind of a very bland tasting chicken patty. But I texted her afterwards. I was like, was that cooked? She's like, no.
You ate raw chicken?
Yeah, just a whole
Martin!
raw chicken patty.
The fuck, dude?
So that
This is a good way to get salmonella. You might have salmonella.
maybe,
Dude,
maybe.
I think it's actually like they tell you to like wash your hands if you even like touch raw chicken. You ate a whole raw chicken.
Yeah,
That's not good, bro.
I know. Like it was breaded. It's hard to tell that it was raw.
Yeah, but
Couldn't see the outside.
you didn't realize it was
Yeah.
like flopping around and slimy.
I don't know. I thought it was a weird little. Sorry, I don't know what they make at TNT. I thought it
Yeah, what
was
is this
like a little
weird powder
mixture of
that they're
fried chicken.
using on this chicken now? Fucking what, Martin? Oh my god. All right. Well,
Yeah,
you live
yeah,
and
yeah,
learn.
yeah. I mean, that's how you develop an iron stomach. Gotta, gotta layer just to try everything. Nothing except my stomach anymore.
And then I washed it down with a Colt 45.
I did. It's not gonna digest it anyways.
You're a goddamn sissy if you don't eat raw chicken with a Colt 45.
That's right. That's how you get that protein.
God damn. I am so particular with raw meat. Like even if like my hamburger is a little bit red, I'm like, nope, gotta nuke it, nuke it, nuke it. And then it's yeah, I'll burn shit before I will eat stuff raw. The only thing I will eat raw is salmon, like on California rolls, basically.
Right,
I
right.
love to go to raw salmon.
Yeah, yeah.
No, but not you, Hannah, right? You're not a fan of salmon,
If it
right?
was in front of me, I wouldn't eat it, but if it was the only thing that I had to eat, I would eat it.
It-
Not the biggest fan of fish, which Martin hates.
Yeah, I told him about that. I was like, when I was at his house and we were eating salmon, I was like, I bet Hannah hates salmon, but she would love that recipe you made.
Oh yeah, me and
Thanks
Martin
for that
were in
video.
fucking heaven, dude. I
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
I haven't been able to eat salmon very much for the past like 4 or 5 years, and for the past like 3 months, I've been going crazy ham on fucking salmon. I love it. Oh my god.
hmm
Yeah, I made
It's just so good for you
salmon for
too.
Martin last week, and we got
What'd you
like
put
these
in there?
big fillets. And I was at Sobeys with Sean. I was like, dude, are we gonna be able to eat all this? And he's like, I don't know. These are big fucking fillets. Yep, Martin and I got through it all.
They're so good too.
Yeah,
Got a little
yeah,
bit what Dijon mustard. You basted them too.
yeah.
It's really good.
I made honey glazed salmon, and then my mom made mashed potatoes with asparagus, which the asparagus was not the best, but whatever.
I liked it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I'll eat anything. That's the thing with having a bad nose. That everything tastes good. All about the texture. As long as
Yeah.
it's food, it's like nutrients.
Anyway, um, you guys want to get into the news?
Hmm.
Let's talk about the news. Let's see
All
what's
right,
on that
which
side.
you take your pick. Which one first? Israel attacking Lebanon or Cuba? Not Israel attacking Cuba, but news on Cuba.
Curious about Cuba.
You want to hear about Cuba first? All right,
Yeah.
let's do it. So, oh, what? Where did my thing go? Oh no. Shit. Shit. Okay.
Oh,
Well, that sucks.
there.
Apparently, Perplexity just deleted everything I needed for that, but that's okay.
Oh.
I will just go off the dome. So basically, since the 60s, the states have been trying to basically topple the Cuban regime. Um, so there's been lots of interference, like the Bay of Pigs, and then, other things. But essentially, they've been under severe uh, embargoes and tariffs for a very long time. So their economy is very weak. They don't have a lot of trading partners, and they don't have a lot of production at home. And mostly, their economy is built based on tourism. So, that being said, over the past couple of months, actually, basically since the Greenland stuff, um, Trump's been increasing tariffs and threatening Cuba leadership, and it wouldn't surprise me if there's a lot of CIA agents doing a lot of groundwork there right now. But essentially, they're running out of energy very very fast now. So most of the island, I want to say at least half or a little over half, is having rolling blackouts every single day because they don't have enough energy to power the power grid. Um, and then I want to say it was Wednesday or Thursday, Trump basically said, Cuba's going to fall very soon. And, I hate to say it, but when Trump says something like that, it usually happens within the next couple of weeks. We've seen Venezuela, we've seen Iran. It's, yeah. So, and, like they are in Iran right now, and they've, gotten Venezuela. So it would not surprise me if they feel cocky enough to be able to basically maybe not invade Cuba, but maybe do a Venezuelan type operation to take out the leadership and regime change, basically. So that's where we're
Man.
at for Cuba. There's been a couple of weird instances where there was like three guys that came over in like a pontoon boat or something with like a shipload of fucking crates full of fucking automatic rifles, and they were just there to like fuck shit up and kill. So it's weird stuff like that where you're like, what is going on right now? But anyway, Cuba is in a
Hey,
very tight
America or
position. Yeah, from America. Some Floridians got in a fucking pontoon boat, went 90 kilometers to Cuba, and just
holy
tried to
cow.
get off and wreak havoc. Um, that was
What
like
the heck?
last week, I think.
Yeah,
Um,
just going rogue.
yeah, well, in my opinion, those were probably CIA agents just like going off to do something, and then you're like, yeah, you know what? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just speculating. Probably not. I don't know.
Hmm.
Maybe it was just some crazy guys from Florida being like, let's fuck shit up in Cuba. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a very big
Interesting.
possibility too. But
Mhm.
you know,
So Trump wants to win control over Cuba, like regime change, same as Iran.
you mean Venezuela? Oh yeah, yeah, and Iran, I guess. Yeah, yeah. They've been wanting it since like, yeah, the '60s. I mean, the Bay of Pigs, like there's basically the CIA really wanted to invade Cuba when JFK was in his when he was in term, and
Mm.
he did not. They actually wanted to do a false flag operation where they were going to blow up American and Cuban citizens in the sky over Cuba and blame it on the Cubans, and then have that as pretense for war to invade.
Hmm.
JFK nixed that, and then Lester B or LBJ, uh, he took over afterwards and basically did more operations within Cuba, and Vietnam then happened too. So like there's a lot of weird stuff that has been going on in the past specifically around Cuba, but they've wanted to
Hmm.
take Cuba for a very long time. But Cuba right
Interesting.
now is definitely again like Iran at its weakest points for the past 30, 45 years.
Hmm.
So if any time it would be now, right?
Yeah, yeah,
And they got
I
enough
see.
balls to fucking do it clearly.
Hmm. So do you see it becoming the 51st state?
I don't know if it'll be the 51st state. I think that's reserved for us. Um,
Mm.
I think it'll be definitely part of American control. That's for sure. Whether it's in the next year or so or the next like 15, they're not going to stop at anything to take Cuba.
Hmm.
So,
But if there's no production, if there's no minerals there, what does the U.S. get out of it?
um, uh, it's a good strategic point for war against the Russians. Like if you remember in the Iran missile crisis, or sorry, the Cuban Missile Crisis, Russia basically put a bunch of missiles on Cuba, which was then only 90 kilometers from the American soil. So they got
Right.
real uppity and fucking pissed off about that. Forced the Cuban government to take the missiles off, and ever
Hmm.
since then it's been like we gotta take Cuba.
Right,
Um,
right.
Plus, they're communist sympathizers, so they trade with Russia, they prop up Russian economy, and they all that kind of stuff, and vice versa.
Yeah. And it's just like a nice little um entrance to the Gulf of America. That little port there
It's also a
where
good
they will.
defensive standpoint too, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, no kidding. Just getting further south.
Yeah,
Man, we're right beside the Cayman Islands, the Jamaica.
it's
It's
a nice
a lot of
place
it.
too.
Yeah, yeah.
Good vacationing
That's no
spot.
kidding. Yeah. Not too far from Florida. Kind of
No.
surprised. I've never really looked into that close, but I mean, Miami to Cuba looks like a short little bus ride
Yeah, yeah. Well,
or pontoon ride.
that's why like Cuban migrants were able to get over to the states and then make it in pretty easily. It's because it was not that far.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, sense.
Yeah, anyway, I feel
Damn.
for the Cuban people right now. Like, they're probably not living great right now, and it's not going to get any better. Um,
Hmm.
so, yeah. I don't know if we'll see an
Yeah.
all out war with them anytime soon because of Iran, obviously. But if they want it bad enough, they might be able to do something like they did in Venezuela. So, you know,
Hmm.
we'll see. But if I were going
Yeah,
to
that's
give it
insane.
like a probability chance, I'd say like I don't know, 40% that they do something in terms of regime change in Cuba within the next couple of months.
Hmm.
I don't see them lasting the end of the year, to be honest. I know it's still
Hmm.
early in the year, but it's doesn't look good for them right now.
Hmm.
Yeah. So speaking of Iran, they are completely naval ineffective. Their entire navy has been destroyed. So they have no navy, or not
Wow.
destroyed,
Hmm.
but taken out. Whether it's like equipment failures or stuff like that, or damaged, or just completely blown up. Supposedly, the Navy is completely donezo. Um, so that's pretty crazy.
That is. Was that from like just from damages or lack of resources, or that the states?
The states, I think Pete Hegseth in like a statement yesterday, he was basically talking about that. Here, hold on. Um,
Hit by U.S. Israeli strikes. I see. I see.
uh, Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on here. So, how many Iranian ships has the U.S. Navy sunk? U.S. forces say they have sunk over 30 Iranian ships and hit missile and space command sites by early Friday. So there you go.
Wow.
They have made the Navy combat ineffective. Wow.
Mhm.
We're 8 days into this war, and their Navy's
Mhm.
gone.
Not good.
What?
Not a good
That's
sign for them.
insane.
Jeez.
Oh, God.
Let's see. And you hear about the like the sinking of the ship on Tuesday, and just the survivors being left to die,
No.
not being rescued.
What
No, I
happened?
didn't hear that.
So on Tuesday, the U.S. sunk a submarine sunk a Iranian warship, and I think they left. So you're supposed to pick up the survivors, right? Because the warship is out of commission, and they just left it to sink. So there was a bunch of people saying, "Hey, like this is a violation of the Geneva Convention. Um, if the people on the ship can't fight anymore, you gotta take them in and get them healthcare, make sure they're safe, and keep them as prisoners of war."
Mm-hmm.
That was a bit of a tricky one. I haven't heard too much news other than on Tuesday about that. I haven't seen that pop up again, but it kind of was a really interesting topic to think about. I think
Interesting.
it was at least like a dozen people died, with estimates.
Was it like a naval destroyer or warship?
Yeah, it was a warship.
Oh, well then there you go. Yeah. Who knows? How far away was it from the Iranian coast? Do you know?
Thousands of miles from the war zone in international waters.
Oh, well then there you go. They probably just hit it with a fucking space laser missile or some shit. They're
Yeah.
like, we're too far away. We're not getting survivors.
Mm.
Maybe I don't know. I'm just guessing.
It was a So it was a Iranian ballistic missile that was fired towards Turkey, and it was sunk by a U.S. submarine. So there's a submarine there. I guess it's
Oh,
pretty difficult to rescue if depending on how big the submarine is. But still, I mean, the Geneva Conventions are there for a reason.
yeah,
Not a good look for the states.
yeah. Did you see the State Department or the Department of War release like a Call of Duty montage with all of like the missile strikes? It's
No,
nuts. It's
actually,
absolutely nuts. It's like I got so uncomfortable I turned it off like halfway through because they were bombing like fucking buildings and shit, and then they would have like the plus 100 come up and they do like the sound effect of like the hit. It was nuts.
yeah.
It was the craziest shit I've seen in a long time. I was like jaw to the
Yeah.
floor, surprised because I'm like, this is the fucking Department of War for the largest fucking military on the planet, and they're
No
engaged
good.
in war right now, and they're like mocking the rest of the world. It's insane.
All you're missing there is just the eagle sounds and chopper sounds.
Yeah, it was like an
Like,
MLG gamer montage from like fucking 10, 20 years ago. It was
yeah,
fucking nuts.
that is insane. Man,
Anyway,
it's like this is just it's a different mindset. It's a different view. It's you gotta treat war like war. That is insane.
yeah, but dude. Instagram has been just pushing like memes about like when you see the pixels in the sky get blacked out, you're about to get freedom, and it's just like and it's like eagle screams and shit, and like missiles flying all over the place. It's blatant propaganda, probably clearly pushed from fucking the State Department. It's like it was like same when they did the 7 year or 7 day war back last year. As soon as they did that, it was like memes of like bomb 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 Iran bomb bomb bomb. It's like all over Instagram. You're like, this is clearly a fucking propaganda push. Like guys are not making it very subtle.
Very good.
Clearly.
Yeah. man,
Yeah. So
you gotta be
anyway,
careful what you what you watch. This is what, like, critical thinking. I'd be surprised if they started using. I wouldn't be surprised if they started using AI for this too. Didn't we see something happen with that in the last week or two? The U.S. accidentally shared something that was just AI generated about the news.
we interrupt this broadcast to say subscribe to Mind Harbour podcast on
YouTube.
Spotify.
And Patreon.
Indeed. Thank you. Goodbye.
Memory of it.
I could be wrong, but there's something to do with OpenAI having a tiffy with the government on how they used AI in terms of the Venezuelan conflict.
Oh yeah,
And then also in the first couple of days of the Israeli war, I think. I don't know. But anyway,
yeah, yeah.
they're really pissed off
That,
because clearly the US government misused AI when they were invading.
yeah, that's Anthropic that you're talking
Oh,
about.
sorry,
So
yeah,
Anthropic,
Anthropic.
yeah, Anthropic has been very adamant. Like, we'll let you use our AI. We'll license it to you for whatever you need. But I think it's got a couple of rules, like just like the Asimov rules. So I think, let's see, yeah, two rules. You can't use the AI for mass surveillance, and you can't use it to make fully autonomous weapons of destruction. So the
That's
Pentagon has
like
been like,
that's like
pretty
telling the
reasonable, right?
government you can't fucking use this awesome holy grail thing for your favorite thing in the world, war.
Yeah.
It's like they're
Exactly.
gonna be like, "Fuck you, dude. We're gonna take it and use it whenever we want."
Yeah, exactly. So like Anthropic has been like again, like we'll let you license this as long as you can read those two rules, but use it for, database monitoring, use it for whatever you need to, but not for mass surveillance or weapons of destruction. And the Pentagon was like, but we want to. We don't want to listen to those rules.
But we
So
wanna.
we want to. And then I think they did use it. So I think, what was this, Friday? The strike was on Saturday last week, right? And so about 12 hours before that, um, the Anthropic CEO, I believe, announced like, no, we're not letting you use it for this. Trump said, okay, we're cutting all ties with Anthropic. We're gonna switch AI to some other company or maybe in their internal AI. But they still did use Anthropic during the strike. There's some rumors about, or I'm not sure if it was rumors or if it was validated, that they used the AI to help with the strike against Iran,
Of course.
and then they cut ties afterwards. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty scary. But I mean, good on Anthropic for staying their ground, making sure that they're using the AI lawfully, because it's a tricky topic. You can't just have the AI control autonomous weapons. You don't know who's gonna get hurt, who's gonna get injured if it's not a person controlling it.
Yeah. And weren't there like simulations run recently? I can't remember who did it. Probably the United States, but anyway, they found that in every single scenario where countries are like basically run by AI in terms of military conflicts, every single scenario down to like 99% or something like that, they all use nuclear weapons by the end of it. Like
Hmm.
didn't take long for any of the simulations to be like, oh, have nuclear weapons and we can just end this all right now and rebuild after. Okay, press the red button, boom. So
Yeah.
that's a good reason just right there not to use AI for war. Like there's got
No
to
kidding.
be multiple humans in the loop and be like, whoa, 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 whoa! Don't shoot down that airliner. No, that's a 747. No, don't do it. Okay, boss.
Yeah.
You know, like, we gotta have checks.
Exactly.
So-
Yeah. That's, yeah, exactly. It'd be like, so you can't just have people like Trump with the with being like, all right, we got the most powerful AI. It's the best one in the world. I'm gonna set it off on Iran and just let it do its thing. It'll be the best thing you've ever seen.
Dude, that wouldn't surprise me if that's actually happened. Like, Israel and the States have some fucked up weird AI that they have like predictive, programming where they're like, I know exactly what to do on this front in 30 minutes. Drop this bomb. You know what I mean? Fucking
No kidding.
elementary school gets blown up. 40 girls die. It's like, anyway, don't do it.
Don't
Fucking
do it.
idiots.
Good and anthropic. I love like the way Trump put it. Let's see. This was last week, I think. He's like, Anthropic better get their act together and be helpful during this phase-out period, or I will use the full power of the presidency to make them comply, with major civil and criminal consequences to follow.
Ooh.
It's like, you better help out during this phase-out period. We're gonna lock you all up in jail. But
he needs to eat
I mean,
a
good
couple
on
more Big
Paul.
Macs. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's for sure. A
Yeah.
bit more spray tan on there.
Did you
crazy.
guys see the sorry, what were you gonna say?
No, go for it.
The Ray-Ban Meta glasses thing, like that it's just people in Kenya like looking at the videos that are being taken and annotating them. Like it's supposed to be all AI is able to tell what's in the room, but it's just people getting paid $2 an hour to be like, that's a can of Coke. That's a ring.
Oh no.
His face. So people are wearing glasses like all day. So there's video there. It's recording stuff that people don't want other people to see, basically. And the people who are being paid $2 an hour have like signed disclosures saying like, I won't say what I'm watching, but they're complaining now. Like they're like, I don't want to see people having sex. Like this is people's personal life. I don't want to see people using the bathroom.
Mhm.
You see someone's having like horrible diarrhea and you're getting paid $2 an hour to be like,
Yeah.
I don't want to watch this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so interesting.
But I was just
Isn't that
gonna
what,
say Kurt Metzger was right. Do you guys know who Kurt Metzger is?
No.
He's like a conspiracy theorist. Well, I shouldn't say conspiracy theorist. He's been right pretty much about fucking everything. But he was like, AI, we're going to find out in like 5-10 years that they're just completely run by Indians. Everyone is just frantically typing, and there's like 30 Indians just doing all these AI prompts. This just reminded me of that. He's a funny dude.
That is so funny. Isn't that what was it? Alexander Wang, the who is he? The leading the super intelligence labs at Meta until like yesterday. I still need to catch up on this news, but like this guy was the youngest self-made billionaire for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was one of his first companies was Outlier AI, just outsourcing LLM annotation to a bunch of people in third world countries.
Wow.
Yeah, because at that time, like you need to get this training somehow. You can't have AI train on just the internet. Gotta have actual people annotating it.
Did you guys see PewDiePie's latest video where he tried to beat ChatGPT's ability, like, and make his own AI? It's a fucking awesome video. I loved it. I watched it start to finish. He almost burnt his fucking house down.
What?
What?
Yeah, he almost burnt his house down. But anyway, yeah, go watch it. It's very good.
Watch it.
But after this, you gotta watch the rest of this, you fuckers. You gotta stay and subscribe. Anyway,
Exactly. This is more important.
yeah. So I just wanted your guys' thoughts on the broader wars moving around now in the Middle East. So now Israel has struck Lebanese targets. So that's pretty crazy. I think they said 372 injured or killed or something like that. So, but it's crazy when you look at like the media coverage on it. It is so obvious. It's clearly an invasion and war, and they're like the operation or strikes. It's like, bro, Israel just declared war. They're hitting targets with bombs, killing people.
Mhm.
Is that not a fucking war? Like,
Yeah.
like, put it in there. Anyway, So just needed to say that. But yeah, so Israel is now against Lebanon, and possibly Qatar is next. We've got a lot of broader wars popping up. The Kurds, backed by the CIA, of course, have started ground assault within Iran. So yeah, it's like it's a lot of stuff happening at once. Where do you guys feel this is gonna go from here? Because I've got a pretty bad feeling about this.
I
Yeah, I
feel
have
like
literally no idea. I feel like something very bad is going to happen, but I don't know where. And then everyone, all these different countries are going to freak out and be like, it's just, I don't think it's going to be a good time.
No, me neither.
no kidding. I mean, the states so far has everything seemingly under control, but that's just for now. Like, who knows when Russia's gonna jump in? Maybe China. They're just waiting for their opportunities too. And you're right. Like, could turn out into another nuclear war. It's everyone's just waiting for the right opportunities.
Well, when this war kicked off, a couple others kicked off as well that people don't realize. Pakistan and Afghanistan are at war now. Same like Lebanon now, and but there's a lot of broader conflicts happening around Iran now, and a lot of shit happening. But did you see that? So the Chinese basically made a deal with the Iranian government for missile to air defense systems that are brand new. I think it was only in the past 3 years that they were actually delivered and set up. But basically, the American and Israeli military were able to take them out completely, either destroy them or take them out of commission so they wouldn't be able to properly work. So every
Hmm.
single missile got through those defense systems. So that's not good either. That's like really not good for China. They just realized their fucking technology is obsolete. Their
Hmm.
brand new technology is obsolete. So it basically means like Taiwan can invade mainland China right now, no problem. In theory, right? So that's not
Right.
good. China's gonna have to figure their shit out really quick, and obviously, like it's interesting that Russia and China haven't come to Iran's aid in terms of like either economic aid or defense aid. It's interesting. They're on their own. BRICS is falling
Yeah.
apart.
No kidding. We're just North Korea's waiting to make their jump in too.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. They're just vibing. Like his daughter is, I don't know, she's in photos now. Like they're at a shooting range a couple weeks ago. He's just taking pictures with his daughter. Like they're just living their best lives over there,
Yeah.
at least at the top.
There's like a meme that I saw where it's like when everyone is dropping bombs on everyone else and you're the only leader that can't drop bombs right now and wants to join but can't. It's just like but it's so true. They are vibing. It's funny to see like North Korea be the peaceful person in this world right now.
For once,
For
right?
once.
It's like they've had a spotlight for it for a good 5 years
Yeah.
or more.
It's like
Yeah.
first Ukraine, and then everyone's like, "What about North Korea? What's gonna happen?" Nothing for the next like 5 years, 6 years. Fucking the states
Yeah.
invade Iran.
They're like, they're like, we're just building the bombs. We're keeping them safe. The right
Like,
moment.
look, can you see this, Martin? This is his daughter,
Oh
and
yeah.
I see. I
she's
see.
like just named the successor, like kind of recently.
Oh,
Oh well, yeah.
not his.
But I
Yeah.
think the one in line after Kim Jong is his sister, right? His crazy
No,
sister.
I'm not sure.
I don't. I think his daughter's like second in line for succession or something like that. I could be wrong. But
That'll be interesting.
yeah, I
Leave
think
that.
Kim Jong Un's gonna be around for a while. Just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, I think no, Hannah's right. Um, it could be his sister, but he designated his teenage daughter Kim Ju-ae as his successor.
Oh shit, that's huge.
Ever, yeah, last a couple weeks ago.
It's
That is huge.
maybe the Hermit Kingdom will become like the Kawaii Kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. It'll be like freaking like the last Airbender. Like with the daughter taking over the Fire Nation, literally. She'd be like, I'm in control now. Unleashed the airstrikes. That'll be so crazy. We'll have what is it? The Supreme Leader. What's his title? Kim Jong Un.
Supreme Leader, I think.
Yes.
But I was gonna say like his sister was gonna be like the crazy person. She would have dropped bombs and invaded fucking South Korea like as soon as she got in power. From what I got, that's what everyone was saying. So maybe it's a good thing that the the daughter gets it. But now I feel really, really scared for the daughter. I hope she's okay. She better have a really good
Yeah.
fucking security team.
No kidding. No wonder she's learning how to shoot too.
Yeah.
She's 13 to 14 years old right now. That's strange. We don't know her exact name. But
No, because she was only revealed like a year or two ago. Like no one knew that he
Right.
had a daughter.
Yeah.
yeah,
Crazy.
I wonder if you know who the mother is. Kim Ju-ae. Born 2012 or 2013. We don't know.
I would imagine.
And his
it's-
wife told you.
Wait. Yeah, Kim Jong Un does have a wife, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So
Reese
probably
Ju.
his wife.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
And what was I saying there? His sister is being promoted, Kim Yo Jong. She is being
Mhm.
promoted a little bit, and her last promotion was to a senior position as the General Affairs Department Director in February 2026. But she's going to be just like a guide or a guardian, a key aide to her niece, to Kim Jong Un's daughter. So
That's like parcel talk.
no, yeah,
Or what is it? So what's that guy's name in Lord of the Rings who's like the creepy rat dude who makes the king go crazy and then just whispers in his ear all the time? I can't remember his name.
I should know
Anyway,
this.
she's that guy.
Yeah.
If I remember in editing, I'll put it up right now.
Yeah.
I probably won't though.
I think the creepy rat dude, worm tongue,
Mm-hmm.
like parcel tongue.
Yeah, worm tongue, not parcel tongue. That's in Harry Potter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
close enough.
Oh shit, I just opened a door 30 miles away.
So your mom did last podcast.
Yeah, so okay, just for reference, she locked herself in there. She didn't have her phone in there. She only had her work phone in there. So she ended up calling my grandfather, who was out at lunch at the time. And my grandfather basically was like, I can't help you. You're going to have to, like, figure it out on your own. So she calls 911. Then she also says, like, she stays on the phone with 911, too. So when 911 gets here, they're, like, banging on the door. And they're like, yo, we can't get in. Like, your son's not coming down. He's not letting us in. She goes, yeah, chuck some rocks at his window. He might be able to notice that. I'm like, Mom, there's no fucking rocks down there. The only rock is down there is like this big. You're gonna chuck a fucking boulder through my goddamn window? And then so yeah,
There's snowballs.
she ended up saving herself because they couldn't get the lock off without breaking down the door with like basically an axe, right? Which that wouldn't be good.
Yeah, here's got it.
So thank the Lord she had a hammer and a screwdriver in there, because like after like 20 minutes of them trying to get her out, she was like, "Can you just stick like a screwdriver through so I can like bang out the hinges with my hammer?" So they end up fucking shoving a tiny little screwdriver through the lock. And she ended up taking off the hinges on her own. So when I went down to try and get them, that's what I heard, her banging the hinges out on her own. So she ended up saving herself and didn't even need the fire department.
Just needed that one tiny screwdriver.
So anyway, yeah, she forgot my phone number and then ended up having to call 911. So like all week this week, I'm like, "Do you remember my phone number?" She's like, "No, I can't remember it. This is awful." Yeah.
She
so-
got it tattooed.
Just, Mom, you gotta get it tattooed. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah,
Walking
everyone
around
needs to
looking
learn
like a Holocaust survivor.
yeah, like one of the number 658 from Hawkins Laboratory.
Yeah. Anyway, just
If you
wanted
don't
to say
know
that.
mnemonics, you need to learn us how to use mnemonics, the mnemonic system to remember those numbers. I just texted this guy the other day, my coworker. We had like a little party. I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. He's like, "Yeah, my phone number's this." I was like, "Okay, my phone's dead. I'll remember that." I texted him yesterday. He's like, "How do you still remember my number?" I was like, "Because it's a great mnemonic system. 5 tit tattoos. That's his number translated to words.
5 tit tattoos? Is that what you said?
5 tit tattoos. Yeah. So you hear someone give you a number, you just change it into words, and you imagine you associate that word with him, with a person. So but I imagine him with the 5 tit tattoos on him. I've
Okay.
got his number will be permanently in my brain.
I don't know how that
I-
works for
I
you. That's
forget.
some weird black magic bullshit, but I will implore you, or I will say good job either way.
Thank you. I
That's
do forget your
impressive.
number though. I was gonna remember yours.
Don't say it.
I know it. I forget. I know it.
Don't say it.
Say the letters.
Just stop
Say the
yourself
letters.
right
People
there,
would-
buddy.
They wouldn't know.
Yeah.
It is. It is a pretty cool system though, because like some people that you know 1,000 or 10,000 digits of pi, they don't remember that numbers. They remember stories or words or letters.
They're also they're good at remembering letters or sorry, numbers, which is also you. You're good at remembering numbers. I'm not.
Well, no,
I'm good at remembering
no, I'm not.
letters.
Yeah, that's the
I'm a
thing.
good
No one's
speller,
gonna
right?
remember numbers.
But I can't fucking
Yeah,
remember
not
math equations for shit.
true. I mean, I
All
don't
I
think a lot
know
of
is
people are
length
good at
times
remembering.
squared.
Length times squared.
I'm joking. I know more than that.
Uh, But that's what I mean. I don't think anyone, even math students, are good at remembering numbers. That's why everyone needs to learn the mnemonic system
And a calculator.
and a calculator too.
That helps.
That helps too. It does help.
I was gonna
Or a
ask you,
phone.
Martin, because I've been meaning to ask you for a couple of podcasts since the one that we did on lucid dreaming and arsenic candy. I can't remember which number that is, but have you tried lucid dreaming yet? Have you tried any protocols or anything like that? No.
Nah, not yet.
Shit.
Still having wild dreams, but nope. Haven't been able to. I mean, I always just, I know it's a dream about 30 minutes before I wake up, or it feels like 30 minutes. It's probably like 5 minutes, and then I slowly wake up. But there's a good period of like 5 or 10 minutes where I know it's a dream, and I still just keep on dreaming.
Dang, that's really
That's-
cool. That's when you lucid dream.
Yeah,
So when
pretty
you're doing
much.
that next time, try to look at your hands. Take
Yeah.
control.
Take control. True,
Fly,
true.
Martin, fly. Fly, fly away.
Wish I could. I was just gonna say that. I haven't had a flying dream in a while.
Fly,
That'd be
Austin
nice.
Powers, fly, fly away. Do you remember that?
Nah, it's been ages.
I could probably quote all 3 Austin Powers movie, like every single line. When you're an overweight
oh.
child, in a society that demands perfection, your whole sense of right or wrong will always be tragically skewed. Oh, sorry. I farted. That fucking movie is beautiful.
I do remember that one. That's the one quote.
On top
Do you
of
have-
spaghetti, all covered in cheese. What? I don't remember eating corn.
Oh my god.
I hope my ley line team is ready. Oh fuck! All right, I gotta stop.
You can't go
I'm getting
all
sweaty
the
now.
way. All that effort. How about you? You tried lucid dreaming?
No, my brain's not strong enough for that. Right, I have said before, I smoke a lot of weed, so yeah, I don't dream too much. And when I do, I'm just kind of like, whoa, this is interesting, cool, and then I usually don't remember it in the morning.
Hmm.
How about you,
Interesting.
Hannah?
I feel like I dream every night, but I can't remember most of the dreams now. But I have some strange dreams.
Yeah. What's your strangest?
I don't know. Can you think of any examples, Martin?
No, you haven't told me too much about your dreams lately.
Yeah, I can't remember them.
I feel like we
But
both forget.
I feel like everything that happens in the dream is like something that I saw during the day or something like that. Just my brain trying to figure it out,
Hmm.
store away the information.
You know what pissed me
I
off
know.
about my dream the other day? And it's been the last couple of dreams. Not every single dream, but a couple, a handful. My fucking supervisor's in my dream just be like, "Hey James, how's it going?" I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing here? Get away! Get out of my dream! Fuck! What is this?
My time off.
Yeah, exactly. I'm supposed to be relaxing right now. Get out!"
That's so funny.
It's like when I see him, I'm like, "Fuck's sake, you again? Like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? Get out of my dream!" As
That's
I
really interesting
wake
that
up
you
all
dream about your
frustrated
day.
and pissed off, I'm like, "Fuck."
Yeah, that's really interesting that you dream about your day though, because like that's one theory scientists have for why we dream is just processing the day and compartmentalizing it, putting it into the proper spots, and actually remembering it. For
Mhm.
me, it's like I know my dreams are most of my subconscious, like deep subconscious. I usually dream about like childhood friends, like meeting them again and being like, okay, like hey, what's up? How's it going? Like, and then I wake up being like, okay, I just met an old friend that I've been meaning to talk to for a while. I just forgot,
Mhm.
or I don't know, some cool, crazy ideas, business ideas, tech ideas that I've been thinking about. So it's always pretty funny.
Yeah, Martin's brain fascinates me. Like when he dies, he needs to be preserved like Einstein and dissected and like studied very thoroughly, because I would be very interested in that study.
Yeah, we should do that more often. We should do that to not just me, but everyone. It's so
Nope.
cool.
Study them?
Yeah, when people die and pass away, let's all donate our bodies to science.
No, I don't want to live
That'd be
forever.
pretty cool project, eh? Like having someone journal every day of their life, like I don't know, ranking them, like just like the Harvard Happiness Project, and then opening up their brain and seeing what caused their life to be that way.
Well, Martin, you can be first in line for the CIA Harvard project that they're going to use to put a neural link chip in your brain and then hook you up to a bunch of fucking tubes. Then, yep, you'll just live forever. You're welcome.
Yeah, I'll happily volunteer
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus.
as long as I put it back in the grave afterwards
No,
to
that's
do the
it.
study.
Like, that's your grave. You're just a head
Yeah,
on a
legit.
table with tubes stuck in you and Neuralink. That's all you get. At least you won't have to
Alright,
ever shovel
thank
or
you.
cut grass again in your life.
True.
You know?
Just live forever.
Silver
That's all we
linings.
really need. Is our brains. Get out of the bodies. That's too much effort maintaining eating and pooping and all the necessities.
It
Just keep the brain.
it does feel like a chore sometimes. Like I made a shake this morning and I've been trying to like drink more protein shakes and shit. It
Mm.
just takes a lot to get enough calories every single day. Like I know 1500 doesn't sound like a lot, but it's quite a bit. Like that's a lot
Yeah.
of calories that you got to get, and also not empty calories like dog shit like fucking like McDonald's. Those are all empty calories. You got to have actual calories. Dude, it took me like an hour to force down a coffee in my fucking shake this morning. I'm like, God, this is a chore. God,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? Like it just I wish, like I said on a couple of podcasts before, if I could have tubes just like constantly give me, or just take a pill that gives me like all the nutrients I need, I would,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
I mean, it's important to take a multivitamin every day. It does help.
Yeah, but that's not meal replacement, you know what I mean? You're still
Yeah,
gonna
it's
be
not meal
hungry,
replacement.
and you're not gonna get like
Yeah,
nearly the nutrients you need.
yeah. I still gotta actually get the calories, like get the actual stuff, like stuff in you. But like I feel like even if with 3 school meals a day, you're still gonna miss out on a couple important stuff like zinc, omega 3s. That's why salmon is so important.
Yep, that's why
B12.
salmon's so important. Good job, Martin.
Thank you. Yeah,
You hear that,
vitamin
Hannah?
K. B2.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I make her take this omega 3 tablets every day. I don't make her. I suggest it. I strongly suggest.
Yeah,
So
omega 3 is really good, but unfortunately, we have hit our time. We can talk about omega 3 either next episode or on the Patreon. Thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to subscribe, like, and all that bull crap. It does help us. We are a small but growing channel, so please do that for us. We also are on Spotify and Patreon, so make sure to go check us out on there. We usually release the Spotify episode on Sundays and the main episode on our YouTube channel on Mondays. But also the Patreon goes up as soon as we are usually done, except today. That'll be different because I have to do shopping after this. So anyway, we hope you guys have a wonderful week, and we will see you next week.
See you next week. Thank you for joining.
Ah.
Goodbye.